Morning. It's now 10th of April, Sunday. We've got two games today. So under 23 Senior Men playing SWQ Thunder, team from Toowoomba in the Football Queensland Premier League. Safe journey to them coming up. I've just put some footage up of the ground signage of all of our sponsors. So I've come in the changing rooms. I'm actually using my phone. Because my GoPro battery seems to just die very quickly. So I've just come in here actually out of the wind. So two games. Going to be a long day for myself and Tom because quick turnaround today. We are heading to Cairns in the morning on a flight up to the Far North Queensland Youth Cup. So not much of a sleep tonight. But I wanted to share the footage of the sponsors because it's important. Because without sponsors, it's difficult to get a brand out of a football club. It's important to have sponsors and partners, and we've got quite a few, as I've just shown you. So we're massively grateful to our partners and sponsors because without them, as I say, it's difficult for our branding and marketing. So, and where we're going as a football club, into the national second division, etc. So, just coming in is Daryl. You're all right, Daz. You're okay. You're all right, Daz. So we are heading to the national second division, and some of these sponsors will inevitably come across with us. So, and obviously where I'm heading into the sports club, which is the underpinning or overarching mechanism for the national second division. So I can't be arsed with the red tape anymore. I've said this to you. So the restrictions and the nonsense that goes around with putting teams in this competition. We'll continue to play in the competition, it just means we'll have a new technical director. So, but when you're continuously challenging people for the right reasons and trying to get outcomes which benefits youth development and player development, sometimes it gets misconstrued as you're constantly attacking individuals or people, which is not the case at all. Enable us to move forwards, or any organisation to move forwards, you have to challenge people. You certainly have to fight your corner. I'm not going to get walked all over. I'm not letting our kids or our staff get walked over either. So, one of the reasons why we're going up to Cairns is simply because we want to play more games. We want our players playing more games. In this country, kids do not play enough games. You look at our counterparts in Europe and in Asia, they're playing 40 games plus a season, a year. And you're thinking, what's going on here? What are we trying to achieve? People making some silly decisions. And I actually think it's for self-ego, self-promotion. It's not for kids' development. It's them saying, oh, look at what we do and look what we're doing. Yeah, but you're not playing enough games. Have a look at the Socceroos. Have a look at the game as a whole, nationally. It is struggling. Give the kids more games. So, another Sunday morning rant. And it's not meant to be like this. This is not why I came to this country. I came to try and help, to have an impact. Coach education and player development. And unfortunately, through people's egos, say that with a vicious ego, they don't want a bar of it. They don't want to listen. They want to empire build, little empires and people around them. Again, mention the word confirmation bias. Some of you need to have a look at that in the diary, and I don't mean to be mean when I say that, because people go, what's he talking about? Have a look it up, confirmation bias. And then you'll go, yeah, I can resonate with that, with what's going on at the moment. So, anyway, back to the football. Good luck to the teams and the staff today. No doubt the best team or teams will prevail. We'll see where we go and what we're doing, but my focus is a little bit different now. So I'll cut back in tomorrow morning when I get some footage of us travelling and getting on the plane, etc., because that's exciting for the boys. And then we'll get lots and lots of footage of the tournament up in Cairns and get lots of footage for our parents and guardians and sponsors and share that around, because that's what this is all about really. Branding and player exposure and giving more games to players. I'll cut back in. Thanks for tuning into this little bit, and I'll cut back in.
Cut that and then do a pirouette, mate. Let me brush your hair as well, Sam.
I'll have a shot.
What size? Medium? Oh. Yeah? Large? What's your casual top? That's your warm up one.
Second ball! Third! So if it goes out for the throw-in, your back three have dropped off really well. Like, there's loads of room. Say the throw-in's gone out for here. Back three is perfect position. Like, it's perfect. There's an absolute massive hole in here for where we can break out. So at the minute, Maud's you'll probably just come in further than the ball, and the other two midfielders are probably up here. That's what it looks like in terms of midfielders anyway. That's what it looks like. So don't get carried away of being in front of the ball. So whoever it is out of you three, all right, one's got to sit. Got to sit. So have you in here, and now we can break out and play. Another positive for me, a massive one, was especially when the wide plays while full-backs Bowie or Ollie have got the ball. It's especially when you're driving in, again from your first goal really, it's gone from full-back to a goal. That's it. So when you're going forward, the opposite's the ones joining in as well.
We should have had another two.
You should have. You put on that.
Alright, so that should hold on now. Does that feel too tight? Just walk around a little bit with it. Yeah, because if it feels like it's too restricted and too tight, then I gotta take it off. Just make sure it feels okay. Yeah. Okay, so if you go on, then this part comes off, and then we'll wrap it with the white stuff.
Hey! Talk, lads, come on!
Talk to him easy, Brilliant.
Morning. A little bit tired. I did say that in one of the previous videos that not much of a turnaround in terms of sleep from the games finishing yesterday and then getting up early for heading to the airport. So it's now 4:30, so I've been awake since sort of 3:30, and now I've got to go pick the kids up, pick the players up, pick the staff up, and then drive us to the airport for the tournament in Cairns. It's like the Blair Witch Project out there. Look at it, pitch black. So anyway, I'll no doubt be a bit more bright and breezy once I've had my coffee, and then once I've got all the players and the staff, I'll just send a quick message to the rest of the people, and then we're ready to rock and roll. I'll cut back in when we get to the airport, but I'll do a separate video as we're travelling. I don't want to do a long-winded video tagged on to the game and stuff yesterday, so I want to keep this totally separate. But this is the one that will be on that long video from yesterday. The rest of it will be a new video to do with travel to Cairns and the Cairns tournament, and then updates during the week. Speak to you in a bit.